pulled it off the wall and held it in my hands. The cold steel and wood turned a boy into a man. I held the hammer back, fingers all red from the rust, and I knew exactly where Daddy hid the shells from us. I left a note by the stove saying I wouldn't be too long. I didn't want Mama to call or come looking where I had gone. I've been blinded by the pain and I only had one thought. I set off for the woods, pockets jingled while I walked. My hands were shaking oh so bad, I could hardly hold that gun. I shoved around into the magazine. It was my last chance to run. If this is a cry for help, I'm crying out loud. Help me understand. When I let it go and it hit the ground, turns out God had other plans. I felt the hand of God as he led me off that ledge. I left that rifle lying there in the leaves with my regrets. Silhouette still in the paint where it hung up on the wall, reminding me that I was saved when I could have lost it all. My hands were shaking oh so bad, I could hardly hold that gun. I shoved around into the magazine. It was my last chance to run. If this is a cry for help, I'm crying out loud. Help me understand. When I let it go and it hit the ground, turns out God had other plans. My hands were shaking oh so bad, I could hardly hold that gun. I shoved around into the magazine. It was my last chance to run. If this is a cry for help, and I was crying out loud, but now I understand. When I let it go and it hit the ground, turns out God had other plans. Turns out God had other plans.